Hello everyone, today I am showing the videos of some citizens lamenting of what leads to the incident that happened in Uromi, Edo State few days ago, where some persons who they claim was Fulani kidnappers in disguise as cow rearers, destroying people's crops that now lead to the inadequate food supply in the society. Farmers can no longer go to farm because they are afraid of losing their own lives. Watch these videos to know what has been going on. But this is not to say anyone has the right to take laws into their own hands.
So we know they see some of us they feel less concerned, especially those people in the city. All these ones no concern them. But if you know reach you today, it will reach you. But should you get family for home? Get family home. Don't worry. Since we no one put mouth for what is going on. All of you, this thing na person farm with this. Where you suffer. Some of them they borrow money from bank to farm, so that after the outcome of everything, they will return back home and use the small income and keep life going. But this is it. See what human being like me and you, see what they are doing to someone's farm. You see, as you are keeping quiet, if this thing happen to you, how are you going to feel? Because the more we keep quiet, it is coming. It will reach every.
But now, if our women, our wives go to farm, they rape them, at times they will set them ablaze. Me in particular, I paid ransom 3 times to Fulani men. They kidnapped my elder sister. They have also kidnapped 2 people from this palace. Even last month, I paid ransom also. To even sleep in this place is by the grace of Almighty. To even access this road, you need to get security. So that's a major problem. Me as John Ojo Fuzea, I no longer want Fulani in my forest. Let me also use this medium. Since the chiefs are here, they should go back home and ask questions. Anybody who have a hand in Fulani, stay in any part of Fuzea forest. If I discover, I will drop that chief immediately. Because my people cannot be suffering, and some people will be somewhere enjoying, taking money from these people for us to be paying ransom. They will kidnap us, keep us in our own land, we'll pay ransom. We are tired. I don't have a hand in Fulani, and anybody in Fuzea who have a hand in Fulani should, with immediate effect, tell them to leave. If you know them, tell them to leave Fuzea. Good government. Us in Fuzea here, we need security. We need security. So that one day we will not wake up and find out it's only 2 people that is remaining in this whole kingdom. Because the only police station we have here, they don't have manpower. Without the local hunters here, they cannot even effect any arrest. And most of the schools, like I said before, they are not in good shape. Even the one here, the one in front of my palace, that one is very bad. Even the new one, they don't have any furniture inside. They are not using it. So we are pleading. We are pleading they should come to our rescue. We'll be very glad if they can answer us.
Aboki them, wetin that they do us for mama. All the wire, they don't steal all the wire they burn. They vandalize wire, transformer, everything. They don't burn all.
All those things, all those are guns. All those people so. At this point, they drop from motor. Also, I said those are guns. They drop from motor. Enter slaughter. At this point, we hold them. At this morning now, see those people with gun. See, all those are gone. Also not gone. Enter our bush this morning. Come on for enter. Go there for trailers. You see there. You see there. You see there. You see there.
Blame the government. Blame the government for what happened at Uromi. That what happened to Uromi, blame the government. You understand? Don't blame the people. Now, my mother is a butcher. Because of Fulani herdsmen, she no longer go to the north. Now, the Fulani people have mounted fear on the mind of everybody in Nigeria because they are the god that Nigeria is serving. Yes, what happened at Uromi is self-defense. Because I don't understand why a particular region can walk freely with daggers and with guns, but other people cannot walk freely with daggers and guns. A particular region in one country can walk with dagger. If a policeman sees that person, he will not do anything. But if an innocent Nigerian walks with dagger, they will harass that innocent Nigerian. It is unfair. Do you understand? And it's that time Nigerians are saying no. We are in Nigeria. Today is not the first time everybody is complaining of Fulani herdsmen. Fulani herdsmen, they go to people's farm, they destroy the crops of people, they rape people's wife, they even kidnap people, even kill people, say burn people alive. An innocent girl was killed in Sokoto because of what? What did she do? She just called the name of Allah. They said that she insulted Allah. They killed the innocent girl like that. Was justice served? No. Justice was not served. Let's compare the sin of that girl, the crime of that girl, and the one the people committed. The 16 people that was killed. Which one look more bigger? Because these 16 people are carrying guns and ammunition. This girl was carrying nothing. She was killed, and they made video and posted it online. And you think people are not scared? People are scared. We have cried enough. People have cried. The government is not hearing the cry of the people, and people are beginning to stand up for their rights. When you don't beat picking, so say you don't beat and you can't beat power inside the picking you can't stand up, they follow the papa, they fight. And that is what is happening. Nobody can travel to the north because of why? Fulani herdsmen. Now the Fulani herdsmen have made us see all Hausa people like they are Fulani herdsmen. That's what is happening in Nigeria currently now. We now see all Fulani Hausa people as Fulani. You think if not because we are serving one Christian, that a lot of people are Christian, that their God don't support killing. If they say me like doing what to what, a lot of the Hausas and Fulanis would have been dead by now. Because I don't see any reason why some group of region will come outside and be buying people in here in one country like they own the country, like they rule the country. It makes no sense. It makes no sense. You are traveling, they can just harass you on the way and nobody will talk about it. Government will not talk about it. Are they the president? Are they the God we are serving in Nigeria? What happened at Uromi is self-defense, and those vigilantes did what any other vigilante team will do to secure their people. Not be today that they use that method, they enter people farm, they kill people. Do you know how many people Fulani people have killed? That guns. Let me ask you, if those people were not Fulani, that is another tribe, let's say that an Igbo person, Igbo people carrying those guns, will the story be that they are hunters? If the people were from south and they are carrying those guns, will the story be that they are hunters? So why is it that it's because it's Hausa person that they are hunters? Is it only Hausa people that are doing hunting? Same way they carry dagger, let everybody be carrying dagger like that. Now here we say the Hausa person carry it for bike. If you do anything, he just stab you. They walk around with daggers. Are they the real Nigerians? So are we half caste? Are we half caste? Or you think the people are not seeing? Everybody is seeing and everybody is tired. I'm sure I'm speaking the mind of every Nigerian. We are tired. People cannot travel to north, and that's why the northern side is still looking local, because nobody wants to go there because of fear. Kaduna, now you're not hearing what is happening in Kaduna. Now today they terrorize all those places, and then you call those people hunters. Do they look like hunters? Is it today the first time hunters are traveling? Hunters. So they did not see, there is no bush in the northern side. Why will you even leave your own land and go to another person's land and be hunting freely in another person's land, hunting there? If not be saying that because of say what don't spoil for you, if you go on that person land, go the hunt. You go there and then in the name of hunting, start sleeping with their women and killing people, kidnapping people, and you call it this thing that the government is being partial, and that is just the truth. The government is being partial. My mom no longer go to north to go and buy cow because of why? The Fulani herdsmen. And you have mounted the government have mounted hatred on the mind of the other Nigerians against northern people. Now we see the normal Hausa person is like Fulani herdsmen. To me, I don't even want them coming close to my compound because of what the government have done. If you want to blame people, blame the government. The government is the reason why all of this are happening. Not be today people don't they cry. People have been crying. Do you know how many people they have killed? I don't understand the religion that want to force his religion on everybody, and if you don't accept it, they will want to harass you. What kind of religion is that one? Come online now because of this thing. Go to the comment section of every video and see the way they are threatening Nigerians. Do you people actually think Nigerians are idiots, are dumb people? Or if the Nigerians decide to stand up for their rights, can you all fight the Nigerians? Mind when a lot of Nigerians get, many of our people not get them. There are people that in this Nigeria that are ready to sponsor weapons and they will fight to the end. A lot of us are serving a peaceful God and we are serving a peaceful religion and a peaceful culture. That's why we don't do a lot of nonsense. Come online, see the way they are threatening people. If Nigeria really starts this work, do you think a lot of them can survive? Or is the whole of Hausa people, is the whole northern people much than the other region of Nigeria? In a country whereby there is freedom to religion, one particular religion will be forcing its religion on people in the name of Fulani and Hausa, and everybody is looking at it like that. Very soon they will force their own government and culture on everybody, and we are looking at it like that. Is this the first time they are killing people? They have been killing people from ever since they gave birth to me into this Nigeria. I've been hearing Fulani, Hausa. What is that? Hausa person can just enter your compound and begin to pick iron like you own your compound. You talk to him anyhow, he can even stab you in your own compound. Who does that? And you think people are happy? People are not happy. I saw a video that trended whereby I don't know if it's in Igbo land, that they wasted the Fulani people, they wasted their namas, and I didn't blame them. It's that time people will stand up for their rights. People will stand up for their rights. You cannot, a region where you can't talk about their God. If you talk like this, they will kill you. What did that get to Deborah? What did she do? Nothing. Was justice served? No, justice was not served. The same thing, that's the same thing they did in Uromi. And let everybody pay their price and carry their cross. I don't support jungle justice, but what those vigilantes they did it out of fear. And they did it out of self-defense, to defend their people and to safeguard their people. Yes, because not today be the first time they have been using this method to enter people's community and be killing people and be taking things forcefully. Very soon now, the Hausa people will enter the whole of Nigeria and claim the whole Nigeria as their own. And everybody's looking at it. What happened in Uromi is a self-defense. And what those vigilantes do is something that every brave vigilante will do to save their people. The only thing they did wrong there is the jungle justice. And even the jungle justice, I won't blame them. Some idiot, I don't want to call them idiot Hausa people, they are commenting in comment section. Can they take them to the police? Why didn't they take that girl, Deborah, to the police? Why did they carry out jungle justice? When they carry out jungle justice, what did they do? They came online and they were defending their culture and defending their God and defending the act. Why didn't they carry that girl to police station? Same way the vigilante people did not carry the girl to police station. Is it today that will be? If the government stood up and addressed this issue, this thing would have not happened. And let the outside people, let the government come stand up and tell the outside people to start staying in their side. The Fulani, if they want to hunt, let them hunt in their side. If they want to hunt, let them hunt in their side. They should not come to people's places. And if the Fulani people can be walking around with guns only in the name of hunting, other tribes should be walking around with guns in the name of hunting too. Why will a particular region be carrying dagger in their pocket and be walking? There is no Hausa person you can easily hardly see an Hausa person that is not walking with a dagger. The police does not harass them. An ordinary person cannot walk with a dagger. And they are calling it that we are in a country that have unity. This is a divided country and a partial country. That is just the truth. A partial country whereby you only stand up for the North. Even if the northern person is the president, will you be standing for the North? Is it only the North that voted for you? Or is it only the North that have the country? Is the North giving you the biggest revenue in a year as a country, as a state? Are you not taking revenue from the other states? Are you not taking taxes from the other states? You come up, it's only when one particular region stand up and talk, that's when you now stand up and address the country. The people that have been complaining, is it today that Uromi have been complaining? Is it today that other places in South have been complaining that they are entering their land and raping their women and then harassing people anyhow in the name of their Fulani and their hunters? This stupid hunting. Which stupid hunting is that one? Do hunters hide guns? Do they hide guns? And if they want to hunt, how many of them are in that bus? How many of them were in that bus? 24 people. How many people are they going to hunt? What are they going to hunt for? Are they going to the zoo to hunt? That 24 people are going to hunt and they carry their ammunition now in the name of hunting. What happened to hunting in North? They are saying they will arrest the people that did the act. They will do this. Why didn't they arrest everybody that did the act of Deborah? The person that did the video of that Deborah and when they were burning the person, Deborah, what did they do? Did they apprehend the person? No. But the girl that did video for the nursing this, they want to apprehend the girl because why we live in a partial country. The girl that did the video of that and our mama be this, so they want to apprehend her. They want to arrest her. What of the person that did the video of burning Deborah? Go and see the picture for yourself on the internet channel where they are bragging that they are burning an innocent soul because she spoke against Allah. You're calling it a country. What happened is self-defense, and I will advise everybody very soon, if the government don't do anything, everybody will start standing for their rights and defending themselves. Since the government cannot bring security to secure the people will stand up and secure themselves because insecurity is too much. The Fulani people are kidnapping people every day by day, killing people for no reason. You enter their bike, you know the owner just talk one kind, they don't stab you. They do any and nobody is talking about it because they are Fulani. The Fulani people can just enter bike and pass checkpoint. They will not search them, they will not harass them. But an ordinary person will pass checkpoint and they will harass the person. Fulani people can carry dagger the way they like and guns, but other people cannot carry. Is that not a partial country? If you want to legalize gun so that we know that everybody is a hunter. If you want to legalize that, can legalize it. We are tired of complaining about Fulani. People cannot travel to the North. How many people are married from the North? The way people marry from Lagos and travel to Lagos for weddings, they marry from Igbo and travel to Igbo lands for wedding. Nobody is going there because of why? Fulani. It is too much. And we are tired. Is that time the government will stand up and speak? All this thing will continue. This one is 16 people that they kill. If the government cannot address this issue, maybe the one that will happen next is like 50 people because they don't put fear for everybody's mind. Once they see Fulani people like this, within they first come their mind, they say they won't come to destroy their land. Enough is enough.
President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, we no go fear you not to tell you the truth. You don't send people go now, men hot now, make them go look for people we on a life. Those Fulani men, when they find out gone, when they find out Kala inside the Dangote trailer within the travel, you don't send hot men now, make them go look for those people. And a lot of people they come out, they say, na Kala where they use the hunt. No be that same Kala, then they use they buy our people for bush, for our farm. So you get this kind of power to take send men hunt to go look for these people. Now you never do and since where you dey hear say they rape our, then they sleep with our mothers, our sisters, they buy our brothers, they buy our fathers, our mothers. You know remember at that particular time to send men hot, send security, go catch the Fulani people who they do all this atrocity. It reach for this time. Now you know your power. You don't send men hot, make them go catch people. And I hear say they don't catch like 14 people. You see how bad this our government is. It's for you to see that the problem, what happened to those people, are because of our government are bad. They are the cause of what happened to those people. Because it has been happening. Uromi people has been crying out for long. You did not send security to go there. You did not do anything about it. It reached for this one now. Una come on say na hunters. Una come on say na hunters. Wetin justify say them be hunters? Because we come on say them be hunters. They carry gun, they hide down. Where they meet, where they kill for the hunting, where they go. But people where they cry long time. When they kidnap their people, they rape their mothers, their children, they kill, they buy their fathers. Una no send people, una no send man hot. The problem we're having in Nigeria, our government, you people are evil. Because again, when this thing started, you did the same thing you did now. This thing that happened to these people will not happen to them. Because you don't care. Now you know that you know how to exercise your power. And you call yourself a president. You have failed us as a president. You are a disappointment to the people.
Hello. The case of terrorism and banditry and kidnapping has become somewhat of a challenge that the Nigerian government has decided to keep a blind eye to, while people continuously lose their lives in thousands monthly. Nigeria now is currently rated third highest in the case of terrorism and banditry and kidnapping. Does it mean that the Nigerian government has given up or doesn't have an idea of how to tackle this problem? Now, some days ago, a group of people unalived 15 people in Uromi, Edo State. As much as I want to condemn the act of jungle justice, I also want to say I don't blame them. And even if there is a reprisal elsewhere in the north, I will still not blame them. Because the failure of government has a ripple effect of tolerating almost any type of breakdown of law and order that you can perceive. What I see that is happening is simple. The idea that, or the cry that Fulanis are going into villages, murdering, raping, and doing some of the most inhumane acts on people across Nigeria has been there all along, even with evidence of videos circulating the internet, to the extent that bandits and terrorists can take their money loot and display them on the internet. Clearly shows a total collapse of our morality, of our zeal and love and empathy for human lives in this country. I will not support unaliving people that are, engaging in their normal, if at all, normal life. But then the question I've asked is, why would anybody be traveling with weapons, machetes, then guns? In those days, even with a pocket knife, if you are traveling with a pocket knife and police stops you and find a pocket knife on your body, you are arrested. Just a pocket knife. So does it mean now that our society has so collapsed that anybody can travel with any type of weapons on him? For a state that has been ravaged with cases of kidnapping, terrorism, and raping of our mothers and all basically any type of inhumanity that you can conceive, you wouldn't exactly want to blame them. because there is a limit to which man can tolerate inhumanity. There's a limit. So government should come in and do every effort to stop banditry, because in Nigeria it has even come to a stage whereby people who defend themselves from terrorism are sentenced to death by the Supreme Court of this country. Look, we must do something. What the Nigerian state is telling Nigerians that, look, if you are not a Fulani, you are expendable. I cannot be expendable in my fatherland. I cannot be expendable in my state. I cannot be expendable in my own village. The fact that a group of people can live all the way from the north to the other part of the country and be committing this heinous crime, it simply means that government officials or people in high places in government has a hand in it. And if truly we want to tackle the case of terrorism in Nigeria, we must start by eliminating people at the top who are sponsoring this dastardly act that is recorded across mostly southern parts of Nigeria. If we do not, this thing will persist and people will begin to take laws into their hand. Like I said again, I do not support the unaliving of innocent Nigerians. But however, when a situation becomes unbearable, people may likely go the extreme of defending themselves. And there is nowhere they say that self-defense is a crime. But the Nigerian judiciary has said that you do not, if you can't run, stay and be unalived. This is the reality of Nigeria that we find ourselves today.
For me as a person, I don't so much blame the people of Edo State or Uromi who took certain actions. I don't so much blame them, not that they are not at fault. We have to ask ourselves some questions. How does a nation arrive at a point where a bus carrying human beings turns into a funeral hype in a broad daylight? How does a society known for its hospitality turn into one where the fear of insecurity drives people to take lives with their own hands? And the question is, how did we get here? The tragedy in Uromi, Edo State, where 16 individuals, men with families, with dreams, with hopes, were born alive because weapons were found in their vehicles, is not just an act of vigilante justice gone wrong. It is a symptom of a deeper rot. It is a cry from people who have lost trust in the very institutions meant to protect them. We must be clear. What happened is totally a crime. No one has the right to be a judge, jury, and executioner. The rule of law must always prevail. But we must, also ask ourselves the difficult questions. Why did the people of Uromi feel compelled to take matters into their own hands? What has driven communities to this breakpoint? And imagine, we've never been hearing about people of Uromi doing this kind of stuff, unlike the northerners or in the Kadunas and the northern areas where things like Boko and the rest of it happen. So the answer is kind of simple, yet is damning. It is the failure of the government to protect its people that resulted to this. For years, Nigerians have lived in fear. Kidnappings, buying, and disappearances have become almost a daily occurrence. Criminals operate with impunity. How many of these people have been arrested? All these Boko guys have been arrested, and yet you see them on the streets. While citizens cry out for help that never comes, how many times have communities reported threats only to be met with silence, or worse, indifference from law enforcement? So how many times have the cries of the people gone unheard until they reach a boiling point of desperation? So we must ask ourselves, is the government truly surprised by this? When the people of Edo State have seen their brothers and sisters abducted, their lands invaded, their livelihood threatened, when they have called to the police and received no response in many cases, what alternative have they been given? So let us be clear, this is not a justification. The buying of 16 individuals based on suspicion is inexcusable, and justice must be served. But to only condemn this act without addressing its root causes is to ignore the ticking time bomb, which is our national insecurities. How many more of the Uromi's people will be witnessed before real action is actually taken? How many more innocent lives will be lost to mob justice? Not because people are inherently violent, but because they have been left with no faith in the system. We must hold the government accountable in all this situation. It is not enough to issue statements of condemnation. It is not enough to promise investigations that will lead to nowhere. The people need security, not words. They need to know that when they call for help, help will come. That when they report criminals, those criminals will face justice. That the governments they pay their taxes to, if they do, will not abandon them to fend for themselves. this is not just about Uromi. This is about the future of Nigeria. If the government continues to fail in the primary duty, protecting its citizens, then we must prepare for more of this to come, or for more of these strategies to come. If the insecurities or the security forces remain unresponsive, then more people will take the law into their own hands. That is a natural thing that will happen. And if that becomes the norm, then we are no longer a nation, we are a battlefield, which we are already becoming. So today, we do not just mourn the death of the 16 people or 17. We demand accountability in a sense. We demand that the government stops reacting only after blood has been spilled and starts acting before lives are lost. Because until they do, the next Uromi is only a matter of time. Another Uromi story would happen, not Uromi itself, in other states. So let us think. Now, wow, this is Wawashios. Let them create more police stations close to the people of Uromi so they feel protected. And then we come here, everybody wants to crucify the people of Uromi. I understand. I know what they've done is wrong, but we have to. The root cause is not the people of Uromi. It is the failure in the system.
This issue now, where they happen for Uromi. Let me analyze some things for you. Now, watch this video. Don't let anybody interpret this video for you. Watch it by yourself and understand it by yourself. Now, for people trying to play the Deborah card, this is not the best time to play the Deborah card. You had all the time in the world to do that. I didn't do it. This is not the best time. I am not in support of jungle justice. I never supported it for once, because majority of the time, jungle justice, they always catch the wrong people. And they no go know, and nobody's going to feel sorry for them. But why is jungle justice still a thing in 2025 is the biggest question people should ask. Do you know why? Coming from somebody who don't experience herdsmen, who don't experience insecurity real time, face to face, the major reason why jungle justice is still a thing in 2025 is because of the security agencies. The police, the army, they go catch kidnapper. In the act, they go carry and go give police, and they go release them. Not once, not many instances and many occasions, to the extent that people don't be like, whoa, we go begin to do the justice by ourselves, because it be like, say, whenever we give them, they go pay and they go release them. This is something that's always happening every damn time. Nigerian security agencies, maybe you people should start, whenever anything is reported, whenever any issue is reported, whenever anybody is reported to you, maybe make una handle them with more seriousness and show them that, okay, I can do it, so that people will not have to carry justice and put it in their own hand. Now, number 3, you see, most of these situations are reported exactly how they want you to feel about the situation. Say, oh, they are traveling for Eid. Then tell you say they travel for Eid, carrying a tan gun that can be used. They use it for hunting in the northern part of the country. Can you please shut the fuck up? That tan gun, can it buy somebody? The answer is yes. Can it harm somebody? The answer is yes. Can it be used to threaten somebody? The answer is yes. Can it be used to bully? The answer is yes. So why are you calling it ordinary? Let's not try to act like it cannot happen. What if na herdsmen true? What if na people won't go carry equipment, go give them? Because we always keep on asking the question, who is giving these people equipment? There's nobody we have not accused. We have accused the police. We have accused. What if not that way? They won't go carry and go equip the people which they do the main thing inside the bush. So we cannot ignore all those facts. And all this, I'm going to blame the security agencies. If the security agencies actually they do their job, whenever people report something to you, or whenever people will catch people and come and give them to you, do the needful. Do what you're supposed to do. Show some seriousness.